Just a little bit. I'm gonna go for the loop. Gina, get us some.
Can he shoot from right here?
So wait, let me go on the other side.
All right, welcome everybody to the Master P I Have a Dream Benefit Concert Press Conference. We are so excited that you all have came to join us. Make sure you guys have your phones out. We're gonna get started right now. So you guys welcome officially the legendary, the icon, the man himself, Mr. Percy Master P Miller.
Let me see this. So y'all, we trying to make them say to a drink now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nola Punch.
So that's that Nola Punch. It's a Celsius drink, and I tell y'all all the time, product outweighs talent. So this concert for us.
See, one more, I'm sorry. Go ahead, turn it on. The mic's not on. Turn the mic. Get the mic. Okay. Sorry.
You got it? There it is right there. We having technical difficulties, y'all.
All right, we good.
All right.
That fast.
So yeah, like I said, this is bigger than just a concert for us, right? This is Black History Month, and we never had a hip hop Black History concert. And this will be the first ever. And we making history at the same time. We educating our people, and to be able to get on the stage with the Locks and Drew Hill, it's gonna be an incredible night, and bringing the soldiers out here to Jersey. And I never performed in Jersey. So it's been 25 years. This will be my first time performing in Jersey. And we just gonna turn up, but we also gonna educate our culture and our people. So the procedures from this concert will go to Team Hope to make sure that we buy kids school supplies and backpacks. So when you buy a ticket, you're making a difference. Everybody call me, P, how can I help? How can I make a difference? Just buy a ticket. And all the celebrities and hip hop artists that I know out here, you know, I don't want this to be a hangout. I want this to be show love, come support, and be able to be a part of this, because this is history, us making history together. And so I'm also doing the Ice Cream Man TV series. So we're gonna have a casting call. So I want you guys to know how I made it. When I made Bout It, I came to New York. I had to test this out in New York. So I went to every hood out here, and that's how I built that record up. And New York showed me love, so I want to be able to put that as a part of my story. So you'll get a chance to see some of the other legends that I met when I came out, the people that supported me, and in the wave that we was able to create. We went from selling no records to selling over 100 million records and be independent Black owned. So this Black History Month, this about us. And so, you know, Martin Luther King fought for our civil rights. I'm fighting for our financial freedom. Like we definitely have to understand that part, that when you talk about finances and you're talking about the injustice that's out here, it starts with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So I want to get that blueprint to our people and our culture.
Amen.
Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody have any questions? Just tell us your outlet and what question you have for Pete.
Conrad Rowe from Hip Hop Live, and nice to see you again for the third time.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so well, my question is this, right? As a legendary Black African American legend in a whole,
yeah,
and as a Black leader,
yeah,
do you feel like we're short on Black leaders, or if not a black leader, we're short on African American examples?
Yeah, no, I think that when you look at the black leaders that we have out here, I think that everybody playing that role, and I think that got to come from your heart. You gotta want that. For me, I never looked at myself as just trying to be a leader. I always look at myself as just trying to keep getting better. And I feel if I could show people that if I could change and I could grow, then we could help the next generation do the same thing. So I kind of just put my trust and faith in God, and nobody's perfect, but I just try to keep doing my part. I feel if I keep doing my part, and if other people keep doing their part, then we're gonna get closer. Because think about it, right? When you look at where we at financially, we spend trillions of dollars, but we don't put money back into our community and our culture. We don't even buy from our community and our culture. So we have to create more producers than consumers. We creating all these consumers and we're not creating producers. So I'm on that page, and we got to get the next generation that game. So that's why we created the Master Class, where we educate the next generation and educate entrepreneurs at the same time.
Amen.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is David L. I represent Respected Ryan and Arena Podcast.
Yeah.
You mentioned the next generation.
Yeah.
So my question to you is that what values from the generation past do you feel right now that the new generation could kind of follow suit, just so they could actually have that spirit to make it, what you say?
Yeah, so I mean, we got to preserve the ones that's doing the right thing. Look how we lost Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
Think about it. So Nipsey Hussle came through my program, my foundation, Urban Born, in the 8th grade.
Okay.
So we got to preserve the ones that's really out here trying to take care of the culture. And so that's what this about. I mean, we can't wait till they gone. I mean, this man was trying to sell records while he was alive, but he ended up going platinum after he died. The same record. So that's what I'm saying, invest in us. We gotta prepare the next generation. We gotta educate them, because wisdom is the most important thing that you could have. That's more important than money.
I'm just gonna ask you guys in the back if you guys can just keep it down a little bit, please, so we can just make sure everybody can be heard. Next question? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name Railroad Gutter from BARTAWK Project Vision. I'm here with Uniquely Coordinated. The name of the show is BARTAWK. I would like for you to drop a jewel for all of the people that's in here in the building right now, and for all the listeners and the viewers
Yeah,
from
so
BARTAWK.
salute the BARTAWK. And my most important thing is don't quit, don't give up, even when you think that you're not gonna make it, because I feel so many times. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, I wanna be successful as bad as I wanna breathe. And that's what I do. That's what keep me going. Put your trust and faith in God, and don't let nobody trick you out of your position.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Next question?
I got a question. I'm a photographer / video man. I'm happy to meet you today, man. It's my first time meeting you.
Yeah.
I've been watching you since I was a kid, man.
Thank you.
I just want to know, what's your motivation?
My motivation is us. Y'all my motivation, because I was once a kid that lived in a project that ain't had nothing. So think about that, right? I lived, so people complain they ain't got their mom, they ain't got their dad. I live with my grandparents. So it was 14 kids with 2 adults with my grandparents. She had 12 kids, me and my brother made 14. And I never had nothing. So when I look out, I say, and I see y'all, I know that one of y'all gonna be the next me. And if I could help motivate y'all and show y'all and give you the blueprint and show you that I made it. Like I ain't got to be the smartest person in the world. I ain't had no money or nothing. But I want people say, oh, P, you the ice cream man. But I was the popcorn boy before I was the ice cream man. I was selling popcorn in the Superdome. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted it. And so I use that as motivation. You don't have to be the toughest guy in the world.
Right.
I never was the toughest guy in the world. I ain't trying to be the toughest guy in the world.
Don't have to.
But I was able to open doors. I was able to help revitalize Snoop Dogg's career. I paid for 50 Cent first tour. Think about it. I'm a dude from down south, but when I see somebody that I say, man, that dude gonna be the next. If I can help, I'ma help. And so God has blessed me. I've been through so much. And then, my Ice Cream Man movie, you're gonna be able to see real life and see, how God spared my life. And now I feel like, I owe that back to my culture. I'm like, man, if I could make it, y'all could make it. All you gotta do is put the work in, but a lot of us don't want work. We just want a hand out, not a hand up.
I think they scared. That's what I think.
Guess what? I ain't never been scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been scared, and I think that's the thing with me, right? I respect everybody that came before me. I respect my people, but I also say, if you can learn something from it, learn it. Don't wait till we not here and say, oh man, that dude was that. No, I told you that about Nipsey Hussle. I was with this man. He was trying to figure out why he only selling 200,000 records. Then all of a sudden the lyrics that he wrote years ago, this stuff is the best stuff you ever heard now. Think about it, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, I could go down the line. We gotta change that. You know what? We don't want no flowers no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no flowers.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need that. Because that ain't what we're here for. Give us some fertilizer, because we can grow. That's what it's about. We're giving us our fertilizer and let them grow. That's what this is about. Now, my thing is to anybody out here watching, or you want to be the toughest guy in the world and you go spend 5 to 10 years in prison, I want to see you put 4 years to college or 4 years to building a business. Invest that. Use that mindset, because that's what I did. So you can't get mad at me because I decided, say, man, I don't want to be a hustler forever. There's no end game into it.
Dream.
Yeah, but they don't teach you that, right? Who want to make 3 cents a day in prison? That's what you make when you go to jail.
Nobody.
And so that's what made me change. I'm gonna make 3 cents and y'all cool with it. I might as well get me a job. Think about it. I'd rather go get me a job than make 3 cents a day.
Amen.
So I want us to change that mindset to be like, man, look, let's go get it. And the same thing I'm doing with this concert, right? This is a benefit concert. We should be all standing in line, buying tickets. If I say, let's go to the strip club or let's go party, let's go wild out, everybody, Pete, where you going? Well, let's go. But every time you try to do something positive, they say, man, that ain't for us. But that's because we're not supporting it. Think about it. If we supported positiveness, the kids will want that. But if you just want to be the dope man, and that's all the kids gonna see, then that's what they're gonna want to be. And that's when I had to change my mindset. I said, you know what, God, if you let me live the things that I've been through, I'm gonna change my life. And that's what I did. So I'm not perfect, but I could be a teacher because I had experience. So I've been through this, y'all. So it ain't nothing, I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing I ain't been through. And if you don't believe it, then you go bump your head the way I had to bump my head. You know what I'm saying? I can't be no preacher. I ain't trying to be no politician. But the street stuff, I've been through it. And I don't watch it. I got a brother dead. I got a brother incarcerated. Guess what? I got a different path because I took a different path. I named myself Master P because I'm a master whatever I do. I call my company No Limit because there's going to be no limit to my success. You know what I'm saying? And that was the change. The power of words is real. So when you put them words out there, oh, I'm the dope man records, where you think you're gonna be at?
They spell.
Let's be honest. And so I want everybody to know out here, you're not in the music business till you get a hit. Because you can go buy every chain, you can rap every chord, but if you don't have a hit record, you're not in the music business. Yeah.
I got a question for you. Can I follow up real quick? Hold on, folks.
Go ahead.
I just want to follow up with something you just said and something we talked about earlier, Pete. You being a trailblazer, don't you think, it's important? Flowers are important from the sense of credit in history, business, where people don't give their credit to you for the things you've done and some things we all do in this room. Don't you think that hurts us, our businesses as black owners, black businesses, like to not give credit to people that may have trailblazed and influence?
See, but I think you get caught up because if you're looking for that, I ain't looking for crap. I'm thanking God that I able to survive the stuff I survived. So you telling me what I did, that's cool. I already know what I did. I've been through it. Think about it, I ain't supposed to be here.
Trying to get back.
So, and that's what I do. That's my thing is I don't need the credit. I got enough credit on the movies that I done wrote. I got enough credit on, I sold 100 million records. I don't need nobody to tell me what I done. I just show me love. I'm gonna show you love because that's what we really need. We need love because we killing each other.
Absolutely.
And so that's my change of thought. I want to change our mindset. I want y'all to say, man, if P could do this, I could do it. Because when y'all looked at me back in the day, said, oh, that's a country boy. When I came to New York, y'all, I'm telling you, I was talking to women, they just like the way I talk. That was like, yeah, I like the way you talk, baby. You know, like, I don't know where you from, but I was out here trying to get it. I was putting up my own posters. I was laughing about the other day. It was like, man, you look like the dude on the poster. I'm like, nah, we all look alike. I'm from the South. But I had to get out here and put my posters up because I know if I paid somebody, they probably wasn't gonna put it up. And I invested in myself. I spent my last money. I had to get out here and get it. And I think that's how my music caught on. So I actually was in Harlem, in the Bronx, in all these places out here, right? And going to the clubs and put my own posters up. I was putting posters up and people's like, man, what you doing? You the boss. I said, nah, the boss got to get out here and work. Yeah, you got to. And that's what I did. I tell people, let me tell y'all something about me, right? I don't live for money. I make money. That's what I do. So I'm like instant grits, give me some water, I can make some money.
I got a question for you, Pete.
Yeah.
Hold on, excuse me, fellas. Excuse me, fellas. Pause up. I gotta be seen a little bit. And I'm over in the back. How you doing, my brother?
What's up, homie?
My name is John Delado, man, CEO of IGK Magazine.
Yes, sir.
I got a real question, man, because I read somewhere that you turned down $1 million
Yeah.
on 2 separate occasions
Yeah,
in the embryo stage of your career.
yeah,
Now that's gangster. So my thing is this, right? Because I've been reading up on it.
yeah,
And I feel like for a man at that stage of your career back then, $1 million was a lot of money.
yeah.
And you turned it down twice with confidence.
Yeah.
What was the mindset behind that?
That's why I tell y'all wisdom is so important. They say that in the Bible, right? I was able to read. When I looked at the contracts, it was saying that I had to sell my soul for 7 years. I'm not doing that. And so I realized, I said, this white man gonna give me $1 million, how much am I worth? Because he don't even know me. Think about it, I came out here to do a deal, only had $500 in my pocket, went back to the project, but I had figured it out. I said, man, I know my value, I know my value. Me and my brother about to fight on the plane. So he like, man, we gonna be $1 million. I say, no, bro, we got 16 people to give 100,000 to. We ain't got enough money. So I got 16 people at home in the project waiting on me. And I'm like, man, I gotta go back and get it together. But that changed my mindset. Saying, man, if that man believe in me and say I'm worth $1 million and he don't know me, and he wrote the check. Man, if you don't take this, you'll never get a record deal in this town. I'm like, man, I see what this is. I went home and made the ice cream, man. And I went, so think about it, but I had already invested $25,000 into myself with Michael Jackson attorney. So that's why I said the wisdom is so important. Michael Jackson attorney told me that if Michael Jackson make 22% a record, that was the biggest record deal at our time. I said 22%. He said only one other deal you could get is a distribution deal where you get 80% and the record company get 20%. And that's all I wanted. I had got that game. And so, but I didn't know I needed 200 more thousand. That's why I came to New York. So y'all don't know, y'all a big part of me, because I started selling CDs out the trunk of my car out here. They was tripping. Like, man, what you selling? Man, yeah, come on, I got a CD. Even one for $20, one for $10. That's what I started. I was all on Canal Street. I was everywhere, just going trying to get it. And so I saved up 300 grand. So I had 300 saved up. So when I got that distribution deal, they didn't believe it. I was gonna put my own money. So 10% is your talent and 90% is business. And so that's why people signing deals, because they don't have the money to do the marketing. So you had the talent, but that's why we go sign our souls to these big companies, because we don't have the marketing money, because that's the real business. So, and that was my reason, man. Never do nothing while you desperate, and I was desperate.
That's a 2-part question. I got one more.
All right.
I heard that when they signed with you, they got like 4 things from you, guaranteed. I heard it was a bank account you opened up for them,
Yeah.
with 100 bands in there.
Yeah.
You got the no limit chain.
Yeah.
A house, I believe. I'm not sure if it was a house. I know it was something like that.
Yeah.
But I know, and then two hands.
Yeah, well, you know. That was the old me. That was the ice cream man. But you know, to be honest with you, I had to protect us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just thank God that I'm at a different state in my life, to where I give him the glory, and I thank him for sparing my life. And when you look at us, bro, it's like us stopping up. We jealous, we hate on each other, we don't want to see each other make it. And it's sad because they all can work together. So when I come out here to New York, right, I see all the same stores lined up by each other. How come we can't do that? We killing each other and mad with each other, man. When I look out here, it look beautiful. It's a store on every block selling the same thing. I'm like, how they do that? How they can do that and we can't do it? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to bridge the wealth gap, but it starts with education. And when you look at Solomon in the Bible, right, he understood that. And even if God take it all away from me, I start back over. I don't need to be on a private plane everywhere I go. I only ride a private plane if I need to be in 3 places that day. Other than that, I'm getting on a regular plan. I can save that bread because I'm gonna get that at the same time. Everybody else get that.
And it's extra.
Yeah, and then, you know, I got a lot of nice cars, I got nice houses, but I don't have to ride it every day. Think about it. Now I realize I don't even have to own the whole company no more. I just need to own 51% and I can control it. So now I can look for investors with business. You know, if I want to put my money into it, I can put my money into it. If I don't, but 51% give me the control. So if I can teach my people that, y'all follow me as the ice cream man, now follow me on this path. I'm on, no, oh, this company is gonna be this big. No, what if it don't happen? You gonna quit? Because I didn't make no money for a long time. Let's be honest, I feel so many times I opened up for Tupac. I want y'all to know I was the opening act when the lights was on, but I paid my dues. You gotta trust the process. Okay. And so we don't want to trust the process because now we got social media. We know I'm gonna make 10. Every time I hear somebody, bro, I'll be like, man, that person ain't gonna make no money. They just, that number sticking, I'm gonna make $10 million. I'm like, damn, bro, you know how I started? I started from the ground. Like even when I was on the block hustling, man, I make me $100, then I'm gonna flip that into 200, then I'm gonna go and get me, 300, then I'm gonna try to get to 1,000. That's the same thing I do in business. Think about it. We don't want to trust the process or be on the journey. We just want the money. And you can get the money because you're just gonna be paying bills, and that's basically what you're doing. So I had a bigger vision to where with my business and my brand, I had to pay everybody else before I made any money. So you willing to be an entrepreneur, you're gonna pay people before you get any money. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I have a question.
That's true.
As an artist yourself, on your come up, how do you feel the DJ support impacted you or motivated you in lack of?
Man, the DJs made me who I am today. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. What I did, I paid the DJs.
That's right.
Most of these people don't want to pay. The DJ was my friend. I brought him jackets, I gave him T-shirts, and I gave him money because I'm like, look, bro, you gonna be my eyes and ears when I'm not around. When I leave. And when I pop in the club, they ready to see me. Oh, the ice cream man, show this, like what you need, bro. I'm taking care of you because I know you're gonna take care of me with the music. And so the DJs is the heart of the music game to me. And so a lot of people think it's the radio. No, the DJs is in the club touching the people. So you gotta show love to the DJs, and that's what I did. I got DJs all over the world that say, man, P can't see me. I just drive up. I just get mad with my marketing people. Man, get a DJ whatever you want.
Give him a drop.
Whatever. Give them a drop, stop, form, do what you gotta do. And I think a lot of us get away from that.
Today, early on, I was arguing with my boy.
Yeah.
My boy was telling me basically, oh, you can't be doing stuff for free. But I was like, me doing stuff for free is what got me here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got blessings. You know what I'm saying?
So don't look at it like doing stuff for free, right? I tell people the key to success is consistency. Doing something every day. You're doing something every day towards your dream, you're going to win. Because my thing is I want to be successful as bad as I want to breathe. So if you don't do something every day to what you believe in, then that ain't about being free. You showing up, you gave somebody something, you done touched somebody with your product or your brand. I mean, everybody don't have money, but they gonna remember, oh man, that dude gave me a t-shirt. Now I'm gonna go buy a CD. Now I'm gonna go buy a pair of shoes. So, you thinking you really marketing. So that's why I said the 90% is the business, and that's what they don't see. And you also need to show up. So think about it, a lot of people wouldn't have came out here to New York. When I was in the music business, like, man, I don't need to go to New York. I'm like, nah, I'm going to New York. They created hip hop, I'm going out there, and if I could pop a record out there, I could pop it anywhere.
Amen. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Remy from Hip Hop Canada. My question for you is, what lessons have you learned from failures, and how do you bounce back from setbacks?
So for me, you don't learn from wins, you learn from losses. So in the way you bounce back from setbacks is you keep going. And so when you win, that one winner take away the 99 losses.
Facts.
And so that's what keeps me going. I was like, and I don't look at it because if they tell me no, I use that as a maybe. Like I can't hear no, I can hear yes, I can hear maybe. But no will be like, I keep, okay, they shut the door, I'm going through the window, I'm gonna come through the chimney.
P.
Yeah.
Franklin, I'm P. So this question is more music related.
Yeah.
You were out here in the 90s, you were saying, I know that you were ingratiated with the diplomats. Music was more regional back then, right? New York had its own sound, the West Coast,
Yeah.
the South. Is there something that you've noticed coming back all these years, 25 years later, that maybe New York has lacked, missing, the change with the globalization of hip hop and the internet, and now the kids can get music from all over the world? Do you feel there's a lack of individuality regionally, or are you accepting of it? Are you glad about it?
So you know, I'm accepting what's going on, but I'm also knowing that when we came to New York, it was just all about being original. That's why we wanted to be here. And so I think the originality started in New York, and I just think that they got to get back to, man, this is our vibe. And I think now people, you know, New York made sure they lyrics and because that's what made us had to work harder. Because when you came out here and you got with somebody like Nas or Busta Rhymes or somebody, you like, damn, these dudes, they cold. You know what I'm saying? So it made you work harder. And I just think now, you know, everybody trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing. And I don't think that, I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't do that.
All right, wait, sorry, I can't. So look, info@masterpconcert.com. You'll get me. I know I see cards and stuff. I'll try to grab as many as I can on the way out. Info@masterpconcert.com. Make sure when you post, you're tagging at Master P, and make sure you let them know February 28th, Ticketmaster or masterpconcert.com. I really appreciate it. Last thoughts?
Yeah, so for all y'all out there, I just want to let y'all know that keep your trust and faith in God. And if I could do it, y'all could do it. So there's no, you know, you have to be no genius or nothing like that. Just work hard and don't be afraid to discipline yourself. Dedicate what you're doing and put some dedication into it to where you're not going to quit or give up. And I feel like, you know, there's so much opportunity out here in the world now, especially with social media, but you got to stay on your game. So salute to everybody. I appreciate the love. In New York, I got love for y'all, and thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, and my only Cam, Gina, DJ Mel, everybody.